Okay, everyone, this is the Canary Caper from the A to Z Mysteries. We're on the letter C. Now, remember, canary is a bird. Chapter 1. Dink Duncan opened his front door, and his best friend, Josh Pinto, was standing on the steps. "Hi, Josh. Come on in," said Dink. "I just finished lunch." Josh hurried past Dink, wiping his forehead. "We sure picked the hottest day of the summer to go to the circus," he said. "I just took a shower, and I'm still hot." Dink grinned. "You took a shower? Let's see. That's 2 showers this month, right? Ha, ha, ha." "Very funny," Josh said. He opened the refrigerator door, and he pulled up his shirt. "Ah, that feels good." "It won't feel so good if my mom catches you," Dink said. Josh grabbed an apple juice and flopped into a chair. "You're funny, but it's too hot to laugh," he said, pouring himself a glass. "Where's Ruth Rose? It's almost time to leave." "She's waiting next to the door." Dink pulled his plate to the sink. "I have to run up and brush my teeth." "Forget your teeth. The circus is waiting." Dink grinned and pointed to a clown-faced cookie jar on the counter. "Grab a cookie. I'll be right down." Josh made a beeline for the cookie jar. "Take your time brushing," he said. "Don't eat all of them," Dink said, leaping up to the stairs. "Dink," his mother called, "are you running?" "Sorry, Mom," he called back. "We're in a hurry. Thursday is half-price admissions if we get to the circus by 1 o'clock. Dink brushed his teeth, yanked a comb through his blonde hair, and then charged back down the stairs. "Donald David Duncan," his mother yelled. "No running in the house." The phone rang in the kitchen. "Got it, Mom." Dink grabbed the phone, watching Josh stuff a whole cookie into his mouth. "Hello, Duncan residence." Dink listened, then said, "We'll be over in 5 minutes. He hung up. "We'll be over where in 5 minutes?" Josh said. "Mrs. Davis's house. You know her, Canary. Mozart. He escaped." "What about the circus?" asked Josh. "Half price, remember?" Dink shrugged. "So we pay full price. Miss Davis needs our help." They walked next door to Ruth Rose's house and rang the bell. 4-year-old Nate Hathaway opened the door. He stared up at Dink with huge blue eyes. "Hi, Nate," said Dink. "Is Ruth Rose ready?" Nate's lips, cheeks, and t-shirt were smeared with chocolate. He was holding a ragged stuffed dinosaur. "She's on fuzz," Nate said with a full mouth. Dink laughed. "She's what?" Ruth Rose showed up behind Nate. "Mom, we're leaving now," she screamed into the house. Josh clapped both of his hands over his ear. "Ruth Rose, you should get a job as a car salesman. Then you could yell all day and get paid for it." Ruth Rose stepped outside and closed the door. "You know perfectly well I'm going to be president," she said sweetly. "And it's saleswoman, Josh." Ruth Rose liked to dress in one color. Today it was purple, from her sneakers to the headband holding back her black curls. While they walked down to the woody street, Dink told Ruth Rose about Mrs. Davis's missing canary. "Mozart got out of his cage," Ruth Rose said. "I hope he doesn't fly over here. Tiger would swallow canary in one bite." "Your fat cat could swallow a whole turkey in one bite," Josh said. Ruth Rose rolled her eyes. "Tiger is plump," she said. "Not fat. Race you." Miss Davis was standing in the doorway of a large yellow house when they arrived. "Thank you for coming right over," she said. Miss Davis held a handkerchief, and her eyes were red. "I didn't know who else to call." "We don't mind," Dink said. "What happened to Mozart?" "After breakfast, I hung his cage out back so he could have some fresh air. But when I went to give him his lunch, his cage was empty. I'm sure he's somewhere nearby." "Don't worry," Dink said. Dink, Josh, and Ruth Rose ran around into the backyard. Mozart's cage was hanging from an apple tree. "Split up," Dink said. "Check all the bushes and flowers." The kids searched every tree, shrub, and flower bed. Miss Davis watched from her back porch. "Any luck?" she asked Dink. He shook his head. I'm afraid not, but we will keep looking. It's just a beautiful day, Miss Davis said. I hope you kids have something fun planned. After all, we find Mozart. We're going to the circus, Dink told her. The circus? Well, please don't let me stop you, Miss Davis said. Mozart knows his cage. I'm sure he'll fly home soon. But Dink could tell that Miss Davis wasn't really so sure. Okay, but we'll call you later, he promised. Then they said goodbye to Miss Davis and headed for the high school. The Tinkertown Traveling Circus had set up on the school baseball field that day before and would leave town Monday night. The kids cut through a bunch of circus trailers and trucks on their way to the Mission's Gate. The sides of the trailers were painted with pictures of clowns, tigers, and elephants. They arrived 5 minutes after 1, but the ticket lady let them in for half price anyway, $1 each. What will we do first? Ruth Rose asked. Let's eat, Josh said. No way, said Dink. You already had lunch, and you probably gobbled down half of my mom's cookies. Let's walk around and see what's here. They watched birds do tricks, dogs ride on ponies, and a chimp dressed like Elvis singing into a microphone. They gulped when a tiger trainer put his hand right inside a tiger's mouth. Guess the tiger's not hungry, Josh said with a grin. In Clown Corner, a clown dressed as a giraffe danced on stilts. He kept time to the music by snapping his yellow suspenders. I have to leave soon, Ruth Rose said. After a while, my mom needs me to watch Nate while she goes shopping. The kids left, cutting through the town rose garden to get to Woody Street. Dink snapped his fingers. I just remembered. My mom said I can't set up my tent in the backyard. Can you guys get permission to sleep out? No problem for me, Josh said. Nate's never slept in a tent, so I'll bring him, Ruth Rose said. And Tiger, she added sweetly. Your little brother, Josh yelled. Great, we'll have our own circus, a 4-year-old monkey, and a man-eating tiger. Ruth Rose laughed. Don't worry, we'll bring our own tent. Dink and Josh dropped Ruth Rose off of her house, then continued on to Dink's. They went inside and called Miss Davis. She said Mozart hasn't come back, Dink told Josh after he hung up. While they were pitching Dink's tent, Ruth Rose came over. Nate trailed behind her, dragged his extinct-looking stuffed dinosaurs. Hey, where's your man-eating cat? Josh said. Ruth Rose dropped her tent on the ground. She looked as if she swallowed something nasty. What's the matter, Ruth Rose? Dink said. Tiger is missing, Ruth Rose said quietly. And my mother says she hasn't been home all day. That was the end of Chapter 1. Please stay tuned and watch Chapter 2. Bye.